I call the member for La Trobe.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I wish to rise to put the facts on the table of why we need the East-West Link to be built in Melbourne. First of all, there'll be 18 kilometres of freeway. It will remove 23 sets of traffic lights, which are currently there, and importantly too, create 7,000 jobs. It will take pressure off the Monash Freeway, which is otherwise known as the Monash Car Park. And recently my colleagues, my federal colleagues, Alan Tudge, Tony Smith, Michael Sukkar, we launched the Dan Andrews Build the Link campaign. For those in Melbourne who want to get involved, they can go and sign the petition and include your name on why we need the East-West Link to be built in Melbourne. They need to go to hyperlinkbuildthelink.com.au, or they can visit my website, jasonwood.mp website. Bill Shorten was a strong supporter of the East-West Link at one stage when, in the letter dated 15th of July 2008, he wrote to the Department of Transport stating, I quote, "Strongly support the opportunities offered by the Eddington Report to address current needs and plans for the future, of which the East-West Link was the major priority." So we're calling on Dan Andrews and Bill Shorten and the Labor Party to honour the contracts and build the East-West Link. That is the right thing to do for Victoria. The Australian government has committed $3 billion for the construction, and that money is on the table. The state Labor government needs to invest the money it already has into building the road, not paying $1 billion of taxpayers' fund in compensation. The federal government is totally committed to the project, as I can say those residents in the outer eastern suburbs in my electorate. And I do note today that in the Australian, Robert Gobleson, a very respected business reporter, has an article, "Abbott must put a stop to Andrews' East-West Link lunacy." And he quotes a letter from a Professor Arnold Dix, who actually is a resident in my electorate of La Trobe. And he actually says, when it comes to Arnold Dix, that he's the world's foremost international contract expert. And in the letter, and if people want to read this letter, I quote, "In our extensive collective international experience, it is our firm view that the enacting retrospective legislation to alter the rights and obligations to avoid any lawful executed contract will incur large direct and indirect costs to the state of Victoria and Australia as a whole." This project, if it doesn't go ahead, will embarrass not only Victoria but potentially damage future investment not only to Victoria but to Australia. Build the East-West Link.
I call the member for Bruce.
Thank you.